For the last few days, I've been parked outside of Buena Vista, Colorado, camping here, absolutely loving it, and the weather has been absolutely fabulous in the 70s. But tonight, temperatures are dropping in record numbers. Temperatures are dropping in record numbers. We're talking 65 to 70 degree temperature drop, and here they're expecting at least 6 inches of snow, dropping down from the 70s down to about 20 degrees, maybe less. So I'm going to be heading towards better weather, and that means Pueblo, Colorado. Today is over 100 degrees today during the day, and dropping down to freezing by morning. So I'm headed over there, going to try to arrive late near sundown so I'm not roasting hot, and that I'm there before the morning. There's just going to be pouring rain, and then we're going to have some snow. So before leaving for my trip, I've got a few things to get ready. I'm going to go get propane. My last video, you'll see I just fixed my diesel heater in preparation for this event. So there's quite a few things to be done. This is where I've been camped for the last week or so, something like that. So leaving today before it gets too cold. I've got the step van warming up right now. But today is a little bit odd. Occasionally here in Colorado there are forest fires, actually probably every year. But this year seems to be more intense, and there must be one nearby because the sun is sort of a brassy orange and casting this very strange light. And the entire valley and everything around here looks very smoky, almost like a fog. Let me show you. Over here in the distance you can see that it just looks very, very foggy all the way down over this area. And the sun is casting this very strange orange light. I've finished all my errands and I've driven down from the mountains to Pueblo, Colorado. I'm here at Cracker Barrel, where I'll be spending the night here and trying to avoid the snow as much as possible. Temperature here today I think was over 100, like 101, 102. Right now it's in the high 90s, low 80s, and dropping, and by morning it's supposed to be probably around 40 degrees, and by 9 or 10 o'clock it's supposed to start snowing here. Just a light snow, maybe less than an inch through the afternoon and in through the evening. Anyway, I'm going to shoot some video tomorrow so you'll get to see the snow. It is the next day. I just came from outside. I went into Cracker Barrel and had a meal inside. Different experience dining during this whole COVID-19 thing, and Cracker Barrel has implemented tons of different policies. The spacing in the restaurant is probably about 1/3 of their normal capacity because of the way the tables are apart and the policies and stuff that they've done for changing the dining experience. Every one of you is making your own decision as far as how you engage and go in the outside world. For me, it's extremely limited. I spend about a week off-grid typically, and then just a quick dash into town to get groceries and one meal out, typically outdoors. Today, not really possible, and I want to support Cracker Barrel when I stay in their parking lot. Anyway, that said, wanted to give you a weather update. Temperatures dropped overnight. This morning it was probably about 45, 50 degrees, and it has been a light drizzle and rain all day long. Much less rain than I expected, but let me show you what it looks like. This is the parking lot outside. Actually, there's a schoolie over there. Don't know if I know them. I know a lot of people in the community, but I'm parked here in the RV parking, and no snow yet. Snow is supposed to begin sometime tonight and extend through midday tomorrow. So I think they're expecting approximately 2 inches in this particular area. Up in Denver further north, it's supposed to be upward to 5-6 inches, something like that. I was actually trying to avoid the snow, but good news is the diesel heater has been fantastic. I turned it on this morning and it's been running all day. Absolutely love the hot air and the heat, and the diesel heater seems to be way better than the Wave 6. I'll link that above I have an Olympian Wave 6 propane heater that I've been using the last 2 years until I got this diesel heater. So anyway, between the two, I think I like the diesel heater. It's a little bit more finicky, as you know from previous videos. I'll link one of those where I had problems with the diesel heater getting it to ignite. So anyway, that's the update today. I'm going to do one last part to this video, which will be showing you the snowfall as it comes down and a wrap up. It is morning time the next day and we have snow. Not a lot, probably less than an inch, but it is cold outside. It's probably, I guess, a little above freezing now. The snow is melting on the pavement and other areas, but there is snow. I'm curious if I actually have snow on my solar panels up above. I'm hoping not, because I'd like to get at least a smidgen, a little bit of solar today. Let me show you outside. Oh, and by the way, a little bit of a surprise. Parked really close to me, just across the parking lot, is another step van, and I believe this is an RV conversion, and next to it a box truck, which I also think is an RV conversion. I'm hoping that I can meet them and at least say hi and I don't know, find out what they've got. I'm really curious. Let me show you what's outside. Over here you can see all the snow out there and of course rain on my windows. So I'd be curious to see who's in this step van and in the box truck. I absolutely love custom rigs and builds like this. It looks like that might be an ambulance there on the right, that orangish yellow one. Well, I made it through the storm here and the snow is now officially melted everywhere. And the sun has come back out and it's starting to warm up, probably 45 degrees, 50 degrees, something like that outside right now, and supposed to get warmer each day for the next several days. So I'm going to be leaving Pueblo and heading towards the Denver area. That's my plan, going up there to visit with some friends for a couple of weeks. So that's all I have for this episode. I'm absolutely ecstatic with the diesel heater. Kept this place inside of here really toasty. The step van's been very, very comfortable, and I'm glad I went ahead and came out of the mountains down to this lower elevation, and it was much more comfortable here. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in a future episode.